What's going on, y'all? What's going on? I want to make you say, nah, 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 nah.
Roll Tide.
You an Auburn fan. You been to the games.
I
You
ain't no
been,
Auburn fan.
yeah, our money went to Auburn. You know, I was trying to get them to put our picture up there on the cover. You go to the Auburn football games, they know you donate money to the school, they put your picture up there on the big screen.
Well, I look like he got what? See, that's how much he ain't an Auburn fan. He don't wear this shirt like that.
Oh, anywho, so I said, okay, I can donate some money and get our pictures put there. Like Kourtney Eddie donated such amount. Cause we seen people up donate 200,000, $1.5 million, and they put their picture up there. Said, I wonder what we can get for like $300. Then they put a picture up for $300. Kourtney Eddie, thank you for the grant of $300. Auburn University.
Can you just do the intro?
Okay, yeah. Anywho, what's going on, Kourtney Ken folks? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney and Eddie. Yeah, I know they lost last night, but we didn't have a coach. Alabama had a coach. We didn't have a coach. So they still struggle. But anyway, win is a win, a loss is a loss. But anywho, yeah, this is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel's all about relationship, reviews, entertainment. It's all about famous rants and jokes, and some sports and some trivial questions and movies and all kinds of drama and hot tea and all that good stuff. Anywho, and I'm Eddie, aka E Dub. This is my lovely wife, my co-Auburn fan. Go ahead, they say
I'm
War
not a
Eagle.
co. I'm not
Go
a
say War
co.
Eagle, go. The War Eagle.
Roll Tide. So if you're
You don't even
what?
you don't even know about Alabama.
Huh?
You don't know nothing about Alabama.
I just say Roll Tide. Didn't you just hear me say Roll
You
Tide?
don't know anything about Alabama.
My name is Kourtney, also
Did
known
they
as
play
Thought.
last night? Yes, since you Alabama. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You introduced me,
Yeah, I
and
did.
then you stopped from there, and then was you supposed to take it back?
No, go ahead, girl.
I don't think you did nothing that you were supposed to do. So if you're brand new to this channel and subscribe yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And yeah, make sure that you comment and all the things. So before we get into it, if you saw last night's episode, then you would have saw me and Eddie as extras.
They saw you. Oh, they saw my big back. Dang, I look wide.
Okay, let me remove it.
Ooh, I gotta get on the zip it. That wide that. Ooh, nigga say 99.
So that is Eddie, and so we was in the background. So Miss Wanda invited us, so of
To a
course
food truck.
she did let me know that they would be filming, but I was trying to come in the time that they wouldn't be filming. I didn't want to be a part of it, you know what I'm saying, the filming and things like that.
Somebody did.
I
Though.
just wanted to support, Wanda. So that's the only reason we was coming. So of course I wasn't trying to be glammed up. We of course met Destiny and Kim and Tisha before this even scene and stuff. So but yeah, before they start actually filming, yeah, we did our hugs and all that stuff, whatever. So and that's me. Now you can see, if you know me, then you know I do have a little backpack, Chad. If you know that backpack, that's my friend. So yeah,
I had my earbuds back then too. Sure did. That white thing hanging out of my ear. Lost it now.
oh, I thought there was a keloid. So just playing.
A white kilo. Come on, man. I ain't want the Project Kilo, man.
And we signed a non-disclosure and all that stuff. Whatever it was, whatever we signed it to say that they can film. But we was not trying to be in that. And they go Eddie again, and I think I may have walked away or something like that or whatever. But yeah, that's Eddie. He got that little gray hat. I don't think it's Cole yet. What is it?
That was probably Nike hat.
And everything. And then that's me walking away, Eddie looking at my butt. So yeah, as I walk away,
I'm trying to make sure you was safe, man. You was investment, man. That's all. The only reason I was looking.
So yeah, so that's us. So yes, we made it to prime time TV, honey.
And all right, all jokes aside, yeah, Miss Wanda invited us, to a food truck. That was the first time having a food truck out. And yeah, we did order some food, and I don't know what she's doing it now, but the baked potato pretty good.
Oh yeah, the food was good.
Yeah, that stuffed potato, yeah. But I'm just gonna keep it real. I wish mine had a little bit more meat in it. You
And
know what I'm saying?
she did say that because when we walked away, no, did she call me next day or something like that? And she said, how was it? And I told her, how it was. She said, see, she had other folks fixing the food, and she was telling her, don't be stingy with the meat and all that
Right.
stuff, whatever. So, she was like, yeah, that won't happen again. So but yeah, the food was good. It was good. That was so long ago, child. I can't even
Yeah.
remember. That was like
Oh,
spring.
yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. Well, yeah, we was there, man. And Kimmy and Destiny and
Tisha.
Tisha, they were cool people, whatnot, and
But we met them
yeah,
before.
we met them before.
And they are just as pretty in person as they are on screen. So yeah,
Yeah.
more prettier, in person. Okay, so now let's get into it.
Why y'all didn't meet me? She ain't on the show no more. She's somewhere.
She probably will never even film that scene. Not with
Yeah,
Wanda.
yeah,
No.
especially in Belton. Belton. Oh no. She did go to West End do a little concert.
You the one said, I said because Miss Wanda. I ain't say nothing about Bessemer. You just said
I'm
Bessemer.
just saying, yeah. Well, I'm just saying. I forgot. Yeah, Mel did go in the hood.
So it starts off with the male replacement, which is Tricia. Ooh, I know y'all mad. Nah, I know she ain't replacing me, but
I don't. You
she is
joking?
getting a lot of airtime.
You joking? But yeah, she gets a lot of airtime. I'm for real, man. It's like airtime. The last 3 episodes, they start off with her.
Yeah. So Tricia is she invited Tisha to her house and she was telling her about the stuff that she's going through and all that stuff, whatever. And Tisha was talking about, the trip to Bessemer, and she invited her, but she couldn't come because it is on his phone.
Go check
Yeah,
Mercy,
he had to check his TikTok to answer that one comment. So she invited her, but she couldn't come because I think Trisha was working or something like that or whatever. So she had something else going
Oh,
on.
Trish, no, she had to go to Miami.
Yeah. So so she's like, girl, I want you to come to my hometown, Bessemer. Bessemer, as we like to call it, Bessemer.
Belma. You call it Belma. I call it Belma.
Belma.
Belma. You going to Belma? Man, I ain't going to Belma after 9 o'clock, man. When it get dark, I might not even come back. Belma was rough back in the day. It kind of calmed down a little bit now, but back in the day, Belma was rough.
Yeah,
You hear me? We just call them projects of that little bit no, because every time you go over there, they somebody pew 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 pew. And we had to go in there one night to a little Vietnam, man. I also scared. I had to go in there with the homeboys, man. Then they said, "Hey, that's you, man." Man, then they welcomed me with open arms.
You tell the story.
I'm for real. I had no problems in little Vietnam. None.
So
My street cred.
so Bessemer, yeah, it was like Bessemer has always been like steps behind us, even been in the same state. They was always steps behind Birmingham, in my opinion.
No, you're right.
When it came to hairstyles, when it came to style, when it came to a lot of stuff, it was like, yeah, I mean, while we was done with the French rolls, the finger waves, and all that stuff, yeah, they still had it. They was still going heavy in it. So yeah, we had put that chapter behind us. But Best was always known for being steps behind the style, the hairstyles, or all that stuff, whatever.
And I know. I remember the time we was downtown. I was the Mustang Club, car club. Then we'd be downtown hanging. Then this dude would pull up with a haircut. I mean, he got a Bessemer haircut. He from Bessemer. You know a Bessemer dude just by the hairstyle. Y'all think I'm joking, but dead serious. You knew they was from Bessemer, man.
Yep. So it was also talking about the pool party. I mean, well, it wasn't a pool party. They were talking about the pool situation and stuff like that. How Nell was amped up, and even Trisha was just basically telling her, hey, calm down, or yeah, you was yelling and stuff. But she said she believed Nell got amped up when she was talking about, the grandbaby. I was like, come on, y'all, let's keep a book. Let's keep it a book. That girl was not talking about your grandbaby. She was talking about a situation that you surrounded, saying why you left early is because your grandchild was coming. So yeah, I think Nell was trying to deflect in that thing. But yeah, I was in the comments saying, hey, Kimmy, I don't know what you talking about. That was a trigger for you because girl, you been hollering, amped up, all the things. I said, well, that is some good points now. Kim ain't one to bite her tongue. Now she will give it back to you. So Yeah, that made perfect sense. So I don't know why in that moment she said that yeah, she don't like yelling and she started telling why. What you got to say?
Well, that's girl stuff. Keep going. Get to the good part. That's me, my big back showing. That's a good
Y'all
part.
seen him on screen. That ain't you, Eddie. Eddie, yeah. Ooh wee. Wide load. Wide load.
You ain't slim yourself now. Come on.
Wide load.
You ain't slim yourself.
They
Look at
said the camera
let's
add
see
10
now.
pounds.
Move that little. Yeah, remove that. So that damn.
I said, ooh, look at all that junk in the trunk. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of junk. It looked like it, but anyway.
Yeah.
So Trisha was just saying too, Letitia was saying that she probably Miss Nell probably didn't want nobody to know about the she spoke too soon. And I think that's exactly what happened. She spoke too soon and she probably was supposed to keep it a secret. So all that stuff, whatever. And Trisha just saying, Neil talking about something, keep my mother mucking name out your mouth. She said, I do that. I said, well, you just didn't do that, girl. You just were talking about it, but okay. So anyway, let's move on to Nell and Chris. They were showing the scene with them, basically saying the same thing. And it doesn't seem like Nell got over the Kim situation, even though she said she accepted Kim and apologized. She's still in her feelings about this stuff. Now, Nell, like y'all, some of y'all said Nell is not who I thought Miss Nell was,
Yeah.
child.
Hey, to apologize. For some strange reason, when Nell first came on the show, I thought she was like her and Chris. I don't know about Chris. Chris still seemed like he's kind of chill. But with Nell, I thought she was this older, wise woman that can give counseling. But she's supposed to be a life coach.
Yep.
And so that's why I was expecting that. But now seeing what I see on screen and reading the comments, and now that's who Nell really is. She ghetto fabulous and this and other. Okay, and now I see that now. So yeah, so I was wrong. I was
Yeah.
dead wrong.
And we see next week how she at the now. This her family. She ain't around the rest of the cast. This
She's
her
still
family,
going
and
on.
she's still cussing and going off. So yes, that is who she is, honey. She needs some. She needs to see Dr.
I'm
Francis.
gonna go. I'm gonna keep this
I
sweet.
think even Trisha said that
She
that
need
Nell,
counseling. Yeah.
yeah,
I'm keep it sweet. These last 3-4 episodes has been about uh Tisha, what's her name?
Trisha.
Trisha getting counseling and Nell in the grandbaby store from LA. That's it. And that's the reason why I'm thinking they're bringing Miss Wanda in because they got to pivot. They got to pivot with a different storyline because y'all beating this dead horse over and over again. Because now you don't have the Martell and Marceau beef no more. They squashed that beef. Now all you relying on is Nell and her situation with the grandbaby and son, and Trisha going to counseling. So that's why this episode wasn't, especially at the beginning, it was kind of at the beginning. But when Miss Wanda came on the scene, now y'all gonna have something spicy.
Yeah, but I hate the fact that Miss Wanda coming on the scene too
Make
fuss.
yeah,
I hate that because that's what was done in the past. You remember when Mel she gonna come at
yeah, mom.
yeah and stuff like so they had like the mamas got beef and stuff like that or whatever. So it's kind of like the same thing but different
Here's the thing:
scenario.
Carlos King said he has Miss Wanda on speed dial, and like how you have that break glass with an emergency thing going. Miss Wanda's in that glass, so
Yeah.
when the show is kind of like getting stale, break the glass,
Emergency.
bring Miss Wanda in to spice things up. And you're right. I hate that they kind of pigeonhole her into this. I gotta be combative all the time.
Right.
But she don't mind it.
No, she don't. So can you hand me that thing behind that? Because I need to clean these glasses off.
And yeah, she don't mind because she said, I'm tired of these women's and men's.
So Trisha back to see Dr. Francis and she was asking, Dr. Francis evidently don't know some stuff about her and he getting to know her. So he asked her, does she have any kids? She have been married before. So she was just saying she does have two children and she's married, what I'm saying, but she's been separated for 6 years. But he said, but I could tell y'all still attached in some kind of way. And she said, but the guy she living with now, Dr. Friend said,
Tell me
oh,
more.
oh.
Tell me more. So you still technically married, but you staying with a guy? Spill the tea.
So
All that professionalism went out the window.
I like that.
I know
I like
what?
Dr.
If he
Friend.
was closer, I would go see him for my counseling. You know what I'm saying? Plus, a man counsel another man because I think it gives
Black
me,
man.
it gives me an advantage because he knows what I'm going through or been through.
As a
So he
black
can,
man.
so from experience, so he can help me more. But he probably kicked me out.
So she was talking about, her relationship with Ken and stuff like that, and how she really got jealous that he was so attached to her children.
I think she has Latricia has a jealousy problem, an abandonment problem. She has a control problem also. She has to be the center of attention. And you get a man that comes into your life, your kids gravitate to that man and they like that man and they care for that man. The man, vice versa, care for the kids and whatnot, and take care of the kids. And you're mad? He's taking the stress off of your plate. To me, that's a control thing there. And like I said, I get it, man. That's why she's in counseling. So that's a good first step. But I never heard of this person getting jealous because somebody come in and the kids gravitate to the new person. You feel like, ooh, I'm useless now. No, you're not. Y'all can be a team, and especially the son. If the son goes to that man, asking that man question, you should be grateful, in my opinion. You should be grateful that he's doing. Another man is trying to kind of mold your son. I'm not saying a woman can mold a son, or a boy, but let's keep it real. A woman hasn't been through the things a man is gonna go through. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't, I can, our daughter, I could probably tell her certain things, but I don't want her to come to me when it comes to woman problems. I don't know, what to do with that situation. I don't know how to plan hair. If I was trying to do her hair, I would sit to school looking like buckwheat. I don't know, but yeah, so I don't see the issue with that, especially the son going to Kenny. Was it Ken? Yeah. For support. That's just me.
So
Man,
so yeah, she said when her ex moved to Atlanta, she really and truly was all the kids had. That's who they came to. They came to her. They came to her. They came to her. But when Ken popped in, then they start going to him, and she felt some type of way. And so Dr. Francis would say it sounds like you dealing with self protection, and he used the example of a pistachio nut. And have you ever had a pistachio nut?
I know what they are. They have
Yeah,
a small shell to get to the other shell.
yeah. Nah, to get to the nut,
I thought it was two shells. You had the green shell on the outside, it's barely open. And you
and
got
then the nut is on the inside.
what do you call me, a nut?
Yeah.
I be the inside. Get me out. I'm a nut.
So, and that was a good scenario, but he was like different pistachios have different
Cracks.
and stuff like that. Some of them, I know some of them be like, some of them easy to get to because they crack more open, and that's basically what she is. And
She's a walnut. And that's what she is, because she's hard to crack open, man. You try to crack open a walnut,
now you
man.
can't do it with your bad hand.
I used to do it. I get two nuts, man. Never mind. Delete that scene. Y'all know I'm two walnuts and you crack them together, man. That's why
Pecans are easier because they got a thinner shell, and you can take two pecans and
walnuts got that hard shell.
they do
man.
be hard. You got to really get them things.
You gotta have the strong wrist, man. Some of y'all women,
or you can just get the nutcracker. That's what I do.
Some women out there are nutcrackers.
So she also basically saying that she don't like to deal with no more losses. So if Ken coming in there, if Ken coming
check
in,
my people.
one account, baby, we need all the Wi-Fi juices. You know how this stream can be sometimes.
That stream your fault, ain't our fault.
Yeah, it is the computer. Remember.
Member?
Member.
I'm not a member. Member of what?
Members only tonight. So basically,
Member on jacket. Yeah, member on jacket. Yeah,
she don't want to deal with no more losses and all that stuff, whatever. So anyway,
and I can see that, man. You lose your parents, and I guess she was really close to her parents. And you got different types of losses. You know what I'm saying? You got people you lose through death. You got people you lose through people just growing apart. And she don't want to be abandoned no more. Yeah, I get it.
So the next thing you got Tisha taking the girls on a girls trip. They coming to Bessemer.
Man, they went out of town. Hey, we going out of town. Where you going, Miami? No. You going to Houston? No. You going to California? No. You going to Selma, Alabama. And you in Huntsville.
Bessemer.
Ugh.
So yeah, they got on the little Sprinter
Mercedes Sprinter. I need to get one of those, man. Make me some money, man.
My little thing. Ooh, I feel naked now.
Make me some money, man. If y'all want a round trip from Huntsville to Bessemer, call me up. I charge you $80 round trip. Yeah, man. Go ahead.
So she got Destiny and Kimmy coming. Now it would have been good for Tricia cause she probably ain't never been to Bessemer and probably not around Miss Wanda like that. So, of course we missed a few seasons, so not sure for sure. But so yeah.
Should have brought Nell.
Yeah, Trisha said she wouldn't invite Nell because her and Nell ain't getting along, and things like that. But yeah, that would have been a good scene because we would have got to see Miss Nell.
I said, Miss Nell, I thought you was an old wise woman. I didn't know you were ratchet like that, Miss Nell. Come on, I call you Miss Nell because you're older. So I call Tisha. I call
Tisha.
I call Kimmy. I call
you call Kim.
Oh, Kim. I call Destiny. I call you Miss Nell like I call Miss Wanda. You older, Oh yeah, that's what I would have told her.
So as they was
she would cuss me out. Stop screaming at me.
So as they was in the Sprinter, Kim wasn't in the Sprinter. Is it not a Sprinter?
I know it's a Mercedes. I think it is.
So Kimmy was saying that they go back to the scene where Miss Nell was yelling and stuff like that, and Tisha said that Nell old enough to be her mama.
I know.
So I'm not.
I know.
What you mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You should have brought Miss Nell because she is old like your mama, older like your mama.
Ain't you don't want the same age?
Your damn business.
So she was saying, so she's older and everything, but Destiny said the issue seems to be about the husband. So I guess what Chris said some stuff about Marcel and Martell, that's where everything got twisted and everything. So Tisha said in 2025, I'm not playing these games with these people. Y'all gonna leave my marriage, keep that stuff out your mouth. I'm not dealing with it no more. Y'all done drug my marriage for 5-6 years and saying Marcel cheating. He ain't cheating. He is cheating. He ain't cheating. All the things. So she's sick of herself no more.
That can't get old, man. They've been going on since the show started.
She said that she ain't never got to worry about another woman. Look at this body, yada. She said, I ain't got no problems. I ain't got nothing to worry about. I was like, yes, that's true to a certain degree. But if a man want to cheat, he want to cheat. He don't care what you look like. He don't care what if it's in him to cheat, he gonna cheat. It don't matter.
I have seen guys, and I know guys that had banging wives. Sometimes wives like should be on jet centerfolds. You know what I'm saying?
Tell your age. They don't even make jet no more. Do they?
Yeah, they still creep out on the women, man. So I don't care how good you look. If you're not keeping that man happy, if you're getting that man stressed, we gonna step out.
Well, no, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? You say if you're not keeping some women have done everything to keep a man happy and stressed. If he wants to cheat, he's going to cheat just because he like options, just because he like the
Well,
kiss and the next
okay,
butt,
I
just
agree with
because
you
he
on
want to
that.
have sex with any
I
and
agree with you.
everybody.
That's just in our DNA to have multiple women. Back in the Bible days, we have multiple women, and I think being with one woman, it does hurt the man. So I do think men should have multiple women. So because it's just in our DNA, we were just bred that way. You can't fight human nature. So I don't understand these rules and laws saying we have to be married to one woman. But we have to conform to them and try to do the right thing because we want half our money taken. So that's the only reason why we stick with one woman.
You know, there is such thing as
I know,
polyamorous.
but it's not legal in all states though.
Well, go where it's legal at.
I'm with you though.
Well, baby, you can get, hey, bye. Bye. If that's something you want to do,
I'm just tripping, yeah. But still, for real, I'm tripping, but I'm serious about the part that's it's just in our DNA. And a man has to fight, and he has to want to be with one woman because it's sometimes a hard fight. It is. And some guys just cave into that urge.
Destin was talking about, her dating and stuff like that or whatever.
He doing it.
So she said that, she said right now she's dating, but I don't understand why people feel like because I'm dating multiple people, I'm sleeping with them all. I'm not. She said, I'm not giving it out like that. Just giving it out. Girl, that random
Yes,
circle.
keep it real. Now, if you was giving it out, would you tell people you was giving it out? I'm just being honest. If a woman is out there laying it low and spreading the wire, she gonna tell everybody, "Yeah, I had sex with that guy. I had sex with me." No, she's not gonna do that.
But then also, do you think that the guy will be quiet too? Because the guy be like, "Nah, he
It
did."
depends. It depends. I was quiet. As you see, I had my family reacted the other week.
When they found out he was a former hoe.
So yeah, it's all about how you play it, baby. That's all it is.
So Destin was saying that, and she said she not. Kimmy said, "Yep, that's why that other dude, what's his name, Lance, had a baby on you, baby. You wasn't giving it out." So
yeah, we ain't gonna stick around long. Now we stick around. My rule of thumb back in the day was 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, deuces. Anyway, baby.
2 months now. It was 2 months.
What?
2 weeks.
Yeah, I said 2 months. I mean,
Right,
I said
2
2 weeks.
months.
I said 2 weeks.
Yeah.
When I was out there single,
Right.
about 2 weeks. Hey, if I don't see no progress, I'm out.
Yeah. That's why he's still here. So now let's move on to Trisha and Ken. So they go on their date. And basically he was just telling her he's proud of her for doing the therapy sessions and everything. She said that she found out that she needs to open up a little bit more, and how Dr. Francis basically said that she like a pistachio, and he understood that scenario. So they was talking, and when she was saying in her confession, she said she never opened up to Ken before, so that was new to her.
Wow. See, that's the reason why Ken's getting frustrated, man. Like you said, you got issues. Come talk to me, man. That's any man. Any man that has a woman, if that woman has issues, don't hold it in. Talk to me. I might not be able to solve your problems, but sometimes it's good to just have somebody to talk to.
You gotta a person has to create a safe space.
And I think Ken had that from what I can see.
I'm just talking about anybody.
Yeah.
So evidently she didn't feel vulnerable. She could feel vulnerable, and she didn't feel safe. You know what I'm saying?
But she got some
Right.
kind of look at.
Yeah, but I'm just saying this with anybody. I'm not talking about them no more. Just with anybody. Now, that's one thing that Eddie has made me feel safe, and he made me feel that I can be vulnerable in front of him. And I have not done that with anybody.
Right. I said, be vulnerable, baby. Be vulnerable.
Not vulnerable.
It should be vulnerable, believe. I said, that's right, baby. Come and cry in my hands and my arms, lay on my shoulder. That's right. Let it out, baby. That's what I'm here for.
So she was also telling Ken too that she felt like she was losing her kids to him, and he was like, "Why?" He was like that didn't understand. He was like, "I'm not gonna take your kids away from you, like them your kids." And she was like, "I know, but I just felt like I was losing them to you." and everything.
She got some real deep issues, man.
Yeah.
And when you got a person that's, when you got a good person in your life and you lashing out that person because that person's trying to help you, yeah, so you got some deep soul searching you got to do.
So they say they both happy with each other. So honey, they say they gonna stick beside each other. So
And all I gotta say to you, bruh, keep your options open because if she don't act right and do right or change, don't waste a lot of time with it. Because if you waste time trying to pick somebody, you're gonna lose time trying to be with somebody else that's right for you. That's all I'm saying.
so now let's move on to the next scene where they pull up at Miss Wanda food truck, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. You know what? I really and truly couldn't. And I'm saying this very lightly because I don't know what God has in store, but to be on reality TV and to sit there and film for hours, yeah, that's gonna be a hard pass for me, honey. Unless you pay me real good, because we done seen like we after that
You ain't
scene
gotta
we
pay me
left.
good. Yeah, I used to put me on TV. That's her. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah. How much you can pay? They pay me $100.
You sit
That's
there for 8 hours.
$8 for $100. Ooh, I mean, just like, ooh, what's going on, child? Yeah. So that's her, man. She all uppity and stuff. Hey, I would cheap sell. I could be a hoe. That would be man. That's right, man.
See, my time is very precious, and so I don't want my time wasted for sitting there for 8 hours for $100 to be an extra or anything like that.
Shoot,
So
man. I be trying to get my shine on. I said, why that extra back there doing a lot? I be doing so much. I'm trying to get seen.
Eddie just talking because y'all can see he didn't do nothing in that background.
Because it was like I don't want to take the shine away from Miss Wanda, and she get mad at me and cuss me out. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna tap myself down so Miss Wanda can have her shine. It wouldn't if that wasn't the case, y'all would see what's all that animation going on. So yeah. So Miss Wanda, you need to thank me, okay?
So anyway, yeah, because they sit there like we left because they were sitting there so long, y'all. So we left. We wouldn't because I was gonna say my
hungry to my food. I did cussing. I
I,
ain't
wa-
eat
I was saying all my goodbyes and stuff like that because I was like, dang, because I know we sit out there for if not an hour or so,
right
right?
now. Hours.
But anyway, so they pull up and Miss Wanda's like, hey y'all. So, and really her food truck does look nice though, for real. For real.
I know Miss Wanda gets a lot of hate on this show from people in the comments.
And she gets a lot of love too.
Yeah, she does. And I'll be honest with you, when Miss Wanda first came on the scene, I've been like, ugh, she was bountiful. Look at that hairstyle. Ugh. Then after
I've always liked
she always liked it. After I got to know her and I saw what she brought to the show, I said, okay, it's entertainment. And she knows what it's all about, entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So I gave her a pass. And when I found Nell, oh man, she cool like the other side of the pillow, man. She's country, she's southern, and she from Belma. So you gotta have
and she gonna mix up them words.
Yeah, so that's one thing I said, ooh, me, you got something alike. We're kindred. Yeah. I miss some words too. So I said, yep. So yeah.
So they show old clips of Wanda and stuff like that or whatever, and Wanda said, I'm back. So yeah, for those that don't like us, she back. For those that love us, she back. So yeah, not sure how long is she gonna be on it on the episodes, but she said she back. So Kimmy said that she wanted a steak. She wanted hers cooked, I guess medium well. And then one was like, this Bessemer, baby, you gonna get that. She said, listen, I don't want my steak to be tough like a belt. She was like,
mine was last night. Man, like
what you ate that again?
Texas Roadhouse.
Oh yeah.
And his mouth was been medium well. I'm starting seeing veins in my arm, man. God, man. I said, that's my last time.
So Kimmy said that she said she a little nervous about me, Wanda, because you never know what you're gonna get. You don't know if you're gonna pop off, pop on, what you gonna do, pop lock. So yeah, so it's been a minute.
I don't know why people are scared of Miss Wanda. Maybe I'm used to people like her, man. That don't her attitude, her her personality don't.
Well, you know, Kim and Wanda done got into it
I
before.
get it, but still, Wanda's gonna be Wanda. That's all to it. You just gotta know how to handle her and keep it moving. You gotta know what to expect from her and keep it moving. Yeah, she might pop off sideways, but you gotta let it ride.
So Wanda said that this her first day of her food truck and everything. So, they coming and y'all seeing the scene that the girls are coming down, and you'll see the scene of them walking down and stuff like that. So
Gotta
yeah.
point the air at you. Look at me, y'all. Look at me. I don't want my time precious. Yeah, but put the arrow on her. I do for $50. I'll be just talking.
So that was the first day of her food truck. So as they sitting down eating, Tisha was telling Wanda about Miss Nell and how Miss Nell's coming for her. And Tisha said, the Bible say respect your elders. Wanda said that was me that said it. She said that the Bible do say that respect your elders so your days on earth can be long. I said you got some scriptures messed up. It say respect your parents so your days on earth can be long. Now, of course, respect your elders, but your parents, that's basically what it is. You know what I'm saying? With that part, but because some of the elders is out of control, child.
They need to be disrespected, man.
Some of them.
Some of the elders, man. If I need to come off the top rope with an elbow on them because they so disrespectful. You think you gotta sit your old butt down, man.
Wanda said that's one thing she don't play about my child. So you gotta leave my child alone. So basically, Tisha is sicking her mom on Miss Nell because she was like, that's a different age bracket right there.
Why she treating Miss Wanda like a pit bull? Why she doing that? Stick them.
Now, when she kept on saying Miss Nell, she said, "Who that old lady?" Wanda said, "Who that old lady?" Now, Miss Nell does have a
older aura about herself.
She really do. I don't know how old she is, but yeah, she do have it now. She may be older than Wanda because I can see Miss Nell being in her 60s. I can see
I
that.
don't see. I don't know. She probably in her 50s. I don't see 60s.
Look,
I don't know her name.
Nell from Marriage Huntsville.
Now you want to use the Wi-Fi, and while I'm checking my TikTok, I can use.
Wanda said that Nell need to be concerned about her own marriage because Chris was out there in them streets creeping too and get out other folks' marriages and everything. So Destiny said she don't think it's a good idea for Wanda and Nell to talk. She don't think it's a good idea at all. Kimmy said that it was Destiny that really came back to what Tisha and told her that what Nell had said because Tisha said me and Nell had squashed it, but but Destiny came back and told Tisha.
Ooh, she got that on lock, boy.
The age.
Yeah, Wikipedia said her age is not readily available in search results. Ooh, you trying to hide, Miss Nell? I'm trying to dig a little bit deeper.
Miss Nell in her 60s. I know she got to be in her 60s, so maybe early 60s.
I'm looking at Wikipedia. Let me see.
But so anyway, so Destiny, so Wanda said, "Oh, so you the bone carrier?" She said, "No, these are grown people. I'm not the bone carrier. I'm not coming back and start no mess or anything like that." She just said, "Keep her name out of her motherfucking mouth." And so Tisha said that, she gonna get her mama on. And Kimmy said, "Oh, Tisha got Wanda doing her dirty work for her." So as they was talking about the tape and everything, because did you want to say anything on that part? Huh?
Still looking.
I said, did you want to say anything about on that part? What I had just said. So they was talking about the tape about Marceau bringing that side chick on Martell's podcast. I mean,
someone said she around 55.
So they was talking about maybe it's the wig shot, but
that's not guaranteed. That's what someone said. Me and her the same age. I'm 54. That was a year ago.
So they was talking about the scene where Martell brought Marceau so supposedly side chick on, the show, and they was talking about what wanted to say. What you think about that, Kimmy? What y'all think about that? And they got into Miss Wanda said, "Well, I believe some parts of it. Like, what did Maurice think? You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. Because Wanda." quiet as it's kept, and it ain't quiet as it's kept. Wanda don't trust Marcel. Wanda don't trust Maurice, and she been around these men for a long time. And she basically trying to tell Kim and Tisha, y'all stupid and dumb, honey. I believe some of that. Now, all of it ain't true, but it is a part in that it is true. Them men done stepped out on y'all.
Basically, what you're saying that there's smoke, there's some fire going on. And Miss Wanda, you know, maybe she has this sixth sense that she can tell when people cheating. Like she said, that's why I ain't with my man right now. I said, dang, every man you get, Miss Wanda, step out. God, blimey, man. Like, ooh, what you doing running these men away?
So Kim said that she, because one was like what she thought about it. She said she don't believe it. And she said, do I think a man can cheat? Absolutely. But Kim said, but do I think he can cheat with that? They was talking about the woman and how the woman looked. Absolutely not.
Oh, Kimmy. Oh, you wrong, girl. We don't care. We don't care. If you got a hole, so sometimes, especially if you out there clubbing, you get the alcohol in you. Now, she might not be the woman you really, you're not used to, or it's not up to your standards. But once you get started drinking, you partying, all that's out the window, baby. All of it. She can look like a Bigfoot. You know what I'm saying? A Bigfoot. And the alcohol got her looking like I think somebody that's good looking.
Beyonce, Halle Berry, that was just in my day. Okay, I don't know. Shoot, somebody good looking.
Yeah.
I think Sierra's beautiful.
Okay, so like they could be looking at Sierra. Man, they could look like Oprah Winfrey. They look like a Whoopi Goldberg, man, after alcohol, man.
Hey, what you trying to say about Oprah and Whoopi?
I'll be saying, alcohol and partying, when you get the alcohol and you get tested, the looks is going out the window, man. It's all about getting the draw, GTD. Then when you find out what you got the draw, you look over, hey, what is that? You better not tell nobody I've been with you. Nobody. She gonna kiss and tell. Ooh, child.
Wanda said, well, men's is just men's. So yeah, so
Wanda, how you feel, men's?
Kimmy said that Wanda sound like a certified blogger. Like, I guess keeping up the mess and stuff like that or whatever.
And she said, I don't want you to try to take a shot at us, man. Because we was out there. We're not bloggers, though.
No, we're not bloggers. So yeah, I appreciate people. We just do review. Bloggers sit up there and talk about everything and find out information and spread information.
And some bloggers would travel far, far away just to get some answers.
Yeah, so yeah, that's not us, honey. It ain't all that ain't worth my time, nor is it that deep. So yeah.
What you talking about in your time, Coco? You got there for a whole hour just to be on TV.
No, supporting Wanda. Because if I knew I was gonna be on TV, even in the background, I would look better than what I was looking. So yes, that took little to no effort.
That's why I was dressed the way I was dressed. I knew I was gonna be on TV.
And they didn't even get you most of the time. You should have sat on that side. I was covering you.
Because they wanted to see the cameras did what they saw with you, I guess. That's why they kept the cameras on you. Even though it was on Miss Wanda, like I told you, that camera could have been in any position, any other position, any other angle, but for some strange reason, it's stuck on that one angle. But
look, you still right there looking at my butt.
I will make sure you walk safe to the car.
Look, where am I?
Yeah. You gone. You went to the car.
And this man couldn't even focus on this whole scene. He couldn't tell you what it was about.
No,
he was starstruck with his own stuff.
Man. I said, dang, that dude look good, man. And they ain't got him in the movie yet. I should be starring a movie beside Denzel Washington somewhere.
What, you gonna be his daddy?
I said Denzel.
You said starring in the movie beside him.
Yeah.
I said, what are you gonna play, his dad?
That don't make sense. He's older than me. I said Denzel, not his son. Leave, man.
Denzel ain't got that much gray like that.
I know, but still, they could say, man, I could have been the Equalizer Part 4.
So that's basically what they was talking about. So Wanda don't believe them. She said that's why she sent hers away. She said, you got to realize when a man don't give you a straight answer, Yeah, he did it. Because there you go, humana. Yeah, he did it. So
That's
yeah,
anything a person do. They don't give you a straight answer, and they gotta go all around the bushes and the woods and they try to deflect. It's a lie in there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So if you did it, just say, man, yeah, man. We was partying. I got drunk. And I saw Bigfoot in the club, and we just got down. And when I woke up the next morning, I saw who I was with. I was ashamed. That's why I didn't tell you, because if I told you who I was with, your standards of me went down, because you said I had no standards. And yeah, I had the whole story wrote out.
yep. On that note, you guys, that's all we got. Y'all drop down in the comments. Did y'all see us? Did you miss me, Vanilla?
See,
Did you
it ain't
miss me?
me. See, like I said, I'm not starstruck. I said I'll do a show for like 8 hours. Like I said, 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you don't blur me out.
No, you have to pay me, honey.
Who
You have to pay me.
you is? Like you some kind of.
Just hold on. You're about to find out.
You gotta pay me for my time.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I ain't gonna work for less than $5,000 a day.
I'm not a cheap one. I'm not a cheap one. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you walking back and forth in the background for free.
I was there to support. I wasn't there to be on camera. I was there to support. So that's
no, all jokes aside, only reason why we went in this call this one, said, y'all come on out and try my food, food truck. And that's what we did.
And she did let us know that the cameras be out, but it wasn't.
We didn't know what time.
And then it wasn't that for us to. We weren't trying to be there when the cameras was rolling. Yeah, absolutely not. But when we got there, it's like they had just started.
And here's the reason why we didn't want to be there when the cameras was rolling. Because if we got there, the cameras were rolling, it had us on TV, and we there with Miss Wanda, we know all the backlash we would get in the comments. I told y'all they love Miss Wanda. They hated me, but we didn't want to hear that. So we was trying to get there, without the cameras.
That's not my version. My version is I was there to support. I could care less what y'all think, because I've always been a team Wanda. So period. Yeah. So I didn't care nothing about what y'all think. I'm here to support Miss Wanda. Period.
You'll beat me out, you'll be hanging like that.
Yeah.
That's why. Okay. When you see me on Tubi doing a movie with $20, you go, they got my husband doing a movie at Tubi. I said, I told you should get on here, girl. I told you, I'm in the movies, man. I know it's a Tubi movie, but hey, $20, man. That's what they paying me.
All right, you guys. We'll see you on the next video. Don't forget, and we're gonna do Married to Medicine. It comes on tonight if y'all watch that. We did Ready to Love them yesterday. So see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Let's put God first, y'all.
Do say.